Good evening and welcome to the Irish Art Show, broadcast to you from the Scientology Community Centre. For over 20 years, singer and songwriter Brody has become a force to be reckoned with. He has performed his unique and powerful music extensively throughout Europe, also further afield, with regular stints in the Middle East and the USA. Please welcome Brody.
Thank you. My name is Brian Brody from Dublin, Ireland. Here's some songs for you. In the foothills of Dublin, way up on high, stands a lonely house they call the Devil's Eye. Tales of witchcraft, whiskey and lust, tales of gambling where the devil was your host. In the foothills of Dublin, way up on high, stands a lonely house they call the Devil's Eye. Where stories are told, only few survive. Stories are told, the dead could leave alive. And it's run, run, run before the morning comes. Run, run, run before the rising of the sun. Run, run, no use will be your gun. Run, run, run before the devil's game is won. Yup. One night in the Hellfire Cup, the game was kinda hard. But Murphy wasn't happy with the dealings of the cards. When Murphy dropped the brace of queens below the stranger's stool, when Murphy went to pick him up, he saw the devil too. So with the realization he was playing to the devil's hand, McMurphy drew his pistol and pointed at the man. Hear me now, you are the devil, and this I'll say to you, that this night you are the loser, this night you are the fool. So run, run, run before the morning comes. Run, run, run before the rising of the sun. Run, run, the use will be your gun. Run, run, run before the devil's game is won. Hey! My soul is not for taking, my soul is mine to keep. Your hellfire can burn in hell with the secrets that it keeps. And folk tales will be written, handed down through blood, the story of McMurphy in the Devil's Hellfire Club. And it's run, run, run before the morning comes. Run, run, run before the rising of the sun. Run, run, no use will be a gun. Run, run, run before the devil's game is. Run, run, run before the morning comes. Run, run, run before the rising of the sun. Run, run, no use will be a gun. Run, run, run before the devil's game is won. Thank you very much, McMurphy and the Devil, about a house on the Dublin mountains. Another song now for you, about living in a land of freedom where your children can play without any trouble at all. Oh yeah. The song is called My Sweet Liberty. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roam, boys, roam. And let me roll with the rolling sea for my sweet liberty. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roam, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roam, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea for my sweet liberty. When the dirty little scoundrels were spilling on the streets, I saw Barnapper Tandy, he was screaming no defeat. Father Matthew was in the church playing out for those in need, while Thomas More in poet's words held out for liberty. Here we go! Oh, let me go, boys, go. Let me go, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea. Oh, let me go, boys, go. Let me go, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea for my sweet liberty. My sweet liberty. Maria Edgewood had the hand for writing out the words. Cecile Alexander's songs were something to be heard. And all this time, when I think a while and I wonder what might be, I write the words to sing the songs for my sweet liberty. Yep. Oh, let me go, boys, go. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roll with the rolling sea. Oh, let me go, boys, go. Let me roll, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea. For my sweet liberty, my sweet liberty. I know someday that I will die, but do not share a tear to cry. For my sweet love I have lived to see the plague of my children, sweet liberty. Yeah. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roam, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roam, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea. Let me go, boys, go. Let me roam, boys, roam. Let me roll with the rolling sea. My sweet liberty. Up, there you go, everybody. My sweet liberty. Thank you very much. A beautiful Irish art show. Thank you so much for having me. Going to do a funny little song now about my grandmother. She used to like whiskey in her tea. I didn't know when I was younger. It's true. She was always very happy when I was leaving, more happier than when I arrived. So I just wondered, that was a big cup of pot tea, you know? So I wrote this song called Whiskey in Me Tea. Thanks for the inspiration, I guess, Grandma. I don't know if that's a thing to say, but... So hope you enjoy it out there. All you need to know is 1, 2, 3, put that whiskey in me tea. Here we go. And it's 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey in me tea. Make it Irish whiskey, that's whiskey with an E. Give me 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey flowing free. Just make it Irish whiskey, the only drink for me. The monks invented whiskey in Ireland long ago. They call it Ishkabah, we call it liquid gold. You can take this up or knock it back, or when you don't feel well, just leave the last drop for the devil, or take you straight to hell. So give me 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey in me tea. Make it Irish whiskey, that's whiskey with an E. Give me 1, 2, 3, oh, the devil's helping me to have the crack and don't look back and join his devilry. Oh. Now Grandma loved her whiskey, she said it kept her strong. She died when she was 99, well I guess she wasn't wrong. The day she was cremated, we stared with open mouths, cause 6 big fire engines all to put the damn fire out. And she say 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey in me tea. 99 years round the world and it never bothered me. Give me 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey in me tea. Let's have some fun till kingdom come and join some devilry. Now whiskey's traveled everywhere from here to Timbuktu. You can find it now in China and the land of the kangaroo. So 3 cheers for the barley, the maize, the rye and corn. Let's raise a glass to Ireland, where whiskey was born. Come on. And it's 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey in me tea. Make it Irish whiskey, that's whiskey in me. Give me 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey flowing free. just make it Irish whiskey, the only drink for me. Give me 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey flowing free. Let's drink to the health for nations and for peace and liberty. Give me 1, 2, 3, get that whiskey flowing free. May a parting glass be not our last and our souls forever free. Give me 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you very much. Whiskey me tea, huh? How to be inspired. My God. You just don't know where songs come from anymore. They can come from all angles of life. Just gonna take it down a moment for you. Gonna sing a song that's I recorded for my new album that's coming out very soon. It's a really atmospheric. In Ireland we have things called selkies. They're kind of like the mermaid people. It's like a folk tale. And they come onto the land, become human form. Some of them fall in love, never go back into the sea again. Because if they do, they will turn back into a mermaid and never come back to be a human. If they've fallen in love, that's it. So generally they stay back on land. This song is kind of like a selkie story. So it's called On a Blue Moon Night. And I actually wrote it on the last blue moon night as well. So there you go. How frail the sinew that holds life together, like leaves that dangle in the winds of a winter. Fragile moments need a touch so tender, in a world so bent on tearing life asunder. High is the tide on a blue moon night. That's when I'll see your face again. High is the tide over the brine. On a blue moon night, you'll swim ashore to find me. Silent are the creatures who hunt you down, hiding in the shadows, never to be found. Concrete jungles make a colder world, like vampires lurking to take your soul. High is the tide on a blue moon night. Well, that's when I'll see your face again. High is the tide over the brine. On a blue moon night, you'll swim ashore to find me. I can see a silhouette of you swimming to me. There's nobody stopping you getting to me. Save me, take me back to the sea. On this blue moon night that you have chosen to break me free. High is the tide on a blue moon night. That's when I'll see your face again. High is the tide over the brine. On a blue moon night, you'll swim ashore to find me. High is the tide on a blue moon night. That's when I'll see your face again. High is the tide over the brine. On a blue moon night, you will swim ashore to find me. On a blue moon night. Ah, lovely. What a great, lovely vibe. I'm gonna sing a song now about a brave person. A very brave person. Yeah. There we go. This is called Come On, Take Me There. All songs are written by me, by myself. Even my mommy didn't help me finish the words. She tried, but I got to finish the songs on my own. Anyway, here we go. This is called Come On, Take Me There. Ba 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 da 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 da. Hey! Ba 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 da 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 da. All roads lead to the heart. No matter what turn is taken, where all roads stop and start, even roads that lay forgotten, for highways are like streams, flowing like a river through the valleys and the fields, to the sea that swims forever. Yeah. Take me to the journey's end, so that I may face my maker. Take my place among the stars, to the land that lives forever. Come on, take me there. Come on, take me there. To my dear and faithful love, who will never find another, no matter how far apart. We'll always be together, 'cause love is like a stream, flowing like a river through the valleys and the fields, to the sea that swims forever. Take me to the journey's end, so that I may face my maker. Take my place among the stars, to the land that lives forever. Come on, take me there. Come on, take me there. Come on, take me there. Farewell to the tears of yesteryear. Come on, take me there. Now the price of my life's finally clear. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on, you can do it. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. But highways are like streams, flowing like a river through the valleys and the fields, to the sea that swims forever. Take me to the journey's end, so that I may face my maker. Take my place among the stars, to the land that lives forever. Come on, take me there. Come on, take me there. Come on, take me there where I know I must go now. Come on, take me there. Come on. Hey, thank you very much. Come on, take me there. Oh, yes. So many songs, so little time. Got time for a couple of more songs. And then I'm just so torn between so many songs that I have. I went, oh, what can I do? And oh. I'm going to do this song. I sang this song this morning, and I said, oh, that could be really nice. It's a song I wrote about, 10 years ago. And I hadn't sang it in probably over 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. So I said, okay, challenge yourself, Brian. Challenge your muscle memory. I think it's a very positive, beautiful, romantic song. It's called Soul Loving Life. Yeah. I was talking to a friend actually this morning about it, and they actually said, I'd love you to sing that song. I haven't heard you sing that song in years. So I said, okay. Just fix myself here. Okay, here we go. Take this, hold this soul-loving life I give you. It's all I've ever wanted for us. A soul-loving life to touch. Want this, feel this soul-loving life I give you. It's all I've ever wanted to give. A soul-loving life to live. Our lives so blind, they shine far beyond our sight, the light that binds our lives forever and the night. Take this, hold this soul-loving life I give you. It's all I've ever wanted for binds, the light that shines, the light that 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 binds. Thank you. So, this is my last song. I'd like to thank everybody that I met today. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's been a wonderful time here on the Irish Art Show. And I can't wait to get to know people maybe a little bit more in the future. But for now, my name is Brian Brody, and I am from Dublin, Ireland. And I get around the world singing songs. So maybe I'll see you sometime soon. So from now, I'm just going to leave you with this rocking little tune. It's an old Irish, it's about 200 years old, still quite young. But I mixed it up and I made it my kind of own little thing. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm known for the guy with a bit of giddy up, because a lot of my gigs can be quite energetic. And this will just give you a flavor of why. Thank you very much, and take care of yourselves, everybody. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up! Up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, 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 up. I lift my car on your face, I put it on the old trace, and now that's when it was stone, it's face, I drove a G's fan. Grease, a big ridge, son, five, and easy go. Helmet, glemmel, or a pig, I hear a fan. Costas well up there, figo to a figo there. But will you have a gear, now all it is stall on. Up and have it up and sword, and we go by the law. Follow me up the callow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. See the swords of Glenmall, a flashing all the enemies paid. See the children of the gale beneath the Burns banner. The rest are all a fight to suck, and let it sack say cock, and what it hurts for pay up and teach of manners. Cost as well, Uncle Dare, figo to a figo there. But William I have a gear, now all it is start up. Up and have it up and sword, and we go over by the law. Follow me up the callow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Yup, yup, boy! And now but I got to the more, the fools are screaming, Saxon gone great as Brody on the more, I said it, the Lewis, I Hades. Fight sick in his head, and out for Baxter's in his head. Hand it over, trip from head, Eliza Hallelujah. Costas well, Uncle Dare, Figo to Figo there. But William I have a gear, now all it is to start up. Up and have it, have a sword, and we go over by the Lord. Follow me up the callow. The car on your face, I pulled an all the oldest race, and now but Willie Stone his place, I drove a cheese fan. Grace every three was shown us on the five, but he should go till he met the Glenmore or a figure he a man. See the swords of Glenmore, a flashing all the enemies fair. See the children of the gale beneath the Burns banner. The wrist are off a petty stock, hut, dead saxy cock, head upon an Irish pop, I have a teach of manners. Now the tiger to go home, the foes of dream, a saxy go. It's 40 on the more, I said it to Lewis the Hades. What? Face man, and now we're back to his head. Hand it over to Permet, Liza Hannelly. Costas well, Uncle Dare, Figo to a Figo there. But William I have a gear, now Paul and Izzy Stallow. Up and have it, I was sword, and we go by the Lord. Follow me up the callow, Costas well, Uncle Dare, Figo to a Figo there. But William I have a gear, now Paul and Izzy Stallow. Up and have it, I was sword, and we go by the Lord. Follow me up the callow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Take care, everybody. See you around.
Wow, what a performance. Brian Brody, he's such a force, there's no doubt about it. I feel he's so different. I love his music, and all I can say is I can't wait to interview him on the Irish Art Show. And yes, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. That's exactly what he's been saying. He has us all in great crack and great fun here. Wow, what can I say, Brian?
Hello.
That was just a really exciting performance.
Thank you very much, yeah.
You're very welcome here to the
Try to
Irish
give
Art
it
Show.
my all.
My God, it was just, I could just imagine, how do you get through 2 hours of that? Like, it's just so energetic.
Practice, practice,
Yeah.
practice. Just keep doing it.
You're just incredible.
You feed off the audience quite a lot.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you sing that style of folk music, it's quite, your blood, the more you go into it and soak into it, I find I get more comfortable and more energetic. And as long as people are giving me back that energy, I just want to give it back tenfold. So it sort of works both ways, but like if I feel like I'm not getting through to an audience and I see one person at least having a good time, I focus on that one person, just that one person, until I see it's breathing or growing. And that keeps me happy on the stage and comfortable. So
you're definitely like, you're a singer-songwriter, obviously, but also an entertainer. You know, you're alive and vibrant on stage. And that's very, like, you just want to watch you and watch your expressions and how you're, and as I said to you when we were chatting there earlier on, you know, you do remind me of like this Viking warrior, and you come across like you own Braveheart, let alone anything else in your performance.
Maybe I consider myself on stage that I am at a bit of war.
Yeah,
there's a battle going on, and I want to try and win it.
You are winning.
You know, so maybe that's what it is. Because ultimately, I want somebody to say at the end of the night, he had a great night. So my challenge or battle, whatever it may be, is to hopefully that people, by the time I'm finished my last song, they kind of go, yes, enjoyed that.
And I really like that giddy up. I like it.
So, it's very infectious.
Like, you just want to, like, you know, keep moving, you know.
I even have my mother and father saying it.
Giddy up. What was, like, so obviously, when did you actually start songwriting, and how did you become like this songwriter? It's, to me, it's so unique. So how did you stumble upon this?
How did I start songwriting and how I turned into this songwriter?
Yes.
Yeah. That's 30 years or 35 years maybe in the making. I wrote my first song when I was about 12 or 13. And I went over to sing with a couple of lads in a shed. They were playing heavy metal at the time, and I'm still into my heavy metal music. But that's where I all started. I was inspired by heavy metal bands when I was in the 80s, in the mid 80s. And then I just wrote a song about a warrior. Funny enough.
There you go.
There you go. This always just coming back to me. That's not scripted, by the way. Just everybody out there. But no, it was called. I think it was actually called The Warrior. And I just screamed it down the microphone, and I've been writing lyrics ever since. And then I just saw that I was actually just like enjoyed putting verses together and choruses together and stuff like that. Ultimately, I became a guitar player then after 14, 16, became the guitarist of that band, and then I became the guitarist and the singer of that band by the age of 16. And then it just developed from there, from a heavy metal band, and then I joined an alternative band then who had a bit of national success. So I joined them as a guitarist. Then it just kind of escalated from there. I went away for a while, playing internationally around with just myself and the acoustic guitar, then came back and joined another band. That's just basically, and then I had other bands, more bands. And now I have 2 bands now that I'm quite happy with who I am as a person, as a performing artist and singer. I'm very happy who I am now. I always felt like I was this sort of chameleon that was trying out lots of little different things, and where can I just settle? Because music for me, I could never settle in one place for a long period of time with music, because I was just so interested in so many different aspects. So, but now where I am at the moment is I have a band, a collaboration of classical music, songs that I write, and a classical composer called Simon. He puts it into a classical format. We call that Brian Brody and the Ghost Ensemble. And then there's a lot of songs that I write that belong in that family. I always think songs are kids. And are they related to each other? Because when I start to write now, I feel like, oh, you're very like that one. Or you're very like, no, you're definitely over there. And what I try to do now is there's just two sides of the coin now with me. Because my songs, the way they develop, they go, all right, you're in the Ghost Ensemble. That's your family. And then the folk music, more folk music, is in the Rack and Ruins, Brian Brody's Rack and Ruins sort of department. And it's just, my whole brain and my OCD now is completely fantastic. And I'm quite a happy guy because all my songs have a home to go to, as it were, you know, so.
And do you find that that brings out a different personality?
Yeah.
In you, when you say, obviously here doing the trad and that, and when you become classically singing on the stage, does that change who you feel? Do you feel like, oh wow, I'm different, my performance is different?
No.
No?
No, it's very much still me.
Yeah.
I'm a very direct singer. Like, you'll know I'm singing to you. Mm-hmm. I don't sing to the corner. I don't be trying to figure out what I'm going to wear the next day when I'm singing. I'm very...
Women do. I'm only kidding.
No, but I'm very... Yeah. Well, some people do get distracted when they're playing and they're singing, and I wouldn't say go through the motions, but be in the present. And I'm very like, you know I'm going to be singing to you. And that's all I care until I get from the start of that song to the end of that song.
Yeah.
That's where I am. In the world, that's where I am. I'm right there, right there. And if you're right there with me, we're together in this beautiful little moment, you know.
And how would you describe yourself musically, in your own words?
Describe myself musically?
Yeah.
Open-minded. Very much an explorer. So, yeah, open-minded and explorer, I guess that comes together, doesn't it? Because if you explore, you need to be open-minded. I love the variety. I love the challenge. And I like just the whole experimental idea of trying to find an idea for a song is like a seed. And if a seed hits me, I'm so committed to see how far that can grow, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, is this a song? And like, I have so many little ideas that come into your head, and you put them in your phone, you go, oh, that's a good idea. And small little idea can make so much difference to somebody else and to yourself as well. But the whole idea for me is to write songs that maybe somebody will listen to and go, wow. That made me think differently. That changed my mood for a second. I think that's one of the most powerful things about music, is that you can change somebody's mood just by one song.
For sure.
You can take them out of depression with a song. It's so powerful. I don't take it for granted whatsoever for 1 second. And but I want to have a good time. I'm very serious about what I do, but I try to have as much fun doing it. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that answered your question.
It does, absolutely. And you said it exactly as it is. And who actually do you feel has influenced you musically? Do you have any idols? No.
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Of course.
Who?
Well, I guess I started, it's going to have to be a timeline. I'll be quick.
Okay.
But I was always influenced by my dad putting on a Sunday, sticking on the LPs of the Dubliners and Makem and Clancy and all these kind of classic Irish folk people, the Furies and all the dudes. So that was very embedded into my DNA right from the very start, before I even played music. Then I got into heavy metal, and I just thought it was a genre of music that was just on the up, especially it's called thrash metal. And I just thought it belonged to me. I found an identity with it. But that's how I started to play electric guitar first. I was inspired to pick up a guitar because of that. Then I kind of started to get into more music and different types of music. And then I got into David Bowie a lot, especially his 60s and 70s. Not so much the 80s. I didn't really like 80s Bowie, but I certainly loved his 60s and 70s stuff. And I just got engrossed by how different and how unusually unique he was, that I just went, he's just writing whatever he wants to write. He doesn't care, like at all, whether it's too different to that one. I suppose that's where I am at now as well. He gave me an awful sense of freedom. Don't be worried about what you're writing, as long as you're writing. You know, so that he gave me that. He was a huge thing. And then obviously just from there, I tried to find myself. Through your inspirations, you write your inspirations. You try and sound like your inspirations. Absolutely. Because that's only going to better you. And then as you mature, I think, not that I ever matured, I never grew up, to be honest, but as you mature with your skill, it's a skill, it's a trade. It's like getting better as a carpenter or a mechanic or a painter. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. Same with music. So I just started to try and find my own identity then, because I felt like I think I know what's out there. I pretty much got all the genres. Now it's time for me. So that's what I try to achieve now. Anytime I'm recording now or writing songs now, I try and say, is this me though?
What a great answer. What a great answer. I love it. Tell us about the albums.
Right, I've about 10 albums now.
Wow, brilliant.
Yeah, so they're split between the Ghost Ensemble stuff and the Rack and Ruin stuff. So
I love both their names.
Yeah.
Rack and Ruin's like, you know, it's such a name we all know, and it's just a great band name.
It's good because I like it because it has alliteration as well. My name, Brian Brody, is not a stage name, but it's just a name I was given.
Yeah.
It's 5 letters, B-R-B-R. And Rack and Ruins is it's 5 letters or 4 letters, whatever, and it just seems to have a ring to it. And the Ghost Ensemble is something that I really love because that music can be, there is this deeper spirit going on in there with that style. And I just think the Ghost Ensemble gives it a perfect label, as it were.
Great name.
Yeah.
And what about touring? Do you tour both the bands?
I've toured Rack and Ruins, yes. I've toured around Europe, the Arctic Circle, and then some stints around Europe as well with that. Belgium and some other places, Luxembourg and stuff. And the Ghost Ensemble has only been done domestically. We recently did Rathfarnham Castle, which was just so beautiful because we have a quartet with that and 2 sopranos. So there's two lovely ladies who sing with me. And I play classical guitar, and then we have Simon who kind of orchestrates the rest of it. He plays piano and other sounds. So that's the full ensemble. So there's a lot going on there. It's a big operation. But
I love your energy. It's actually bouncing over to you here. It is just everything. You're just passionate about everything you do in music, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
And obviously you go to the studio quite regularly. If you have 10 albums.
Yeah. Well, the great thing about it is now during the lockdowns, during the pandemic, I learned how to record. Like I'd always been in recording studios since I was 16 or 17 or whatever. So I've always been beside a sound engineer. And I've always kind of been looking at what they're doing and kind of going, oh no, put that bit there and put that bit there. And you're doing all that. But actually, so I kind of had a fair idea, like how you sit with a computer and kind of record yourself. And I have a nice size home at home. So I had a room that I could be exclusive to my studio room and nothing else in it, which I'm quite fortunate to have that space in my house. So I got my piano, my organ, all my guitars, and the desk with the computer. I just learned how to, and I learned by failing, really. I've just kept failing, doing bad takes on things, and that sounds rubbish, I'll have to do it again. But I'm used to learning, practicing to get better.
And you can mix it the way you want it.
You've got all the time in the world, and it doesn't cost you anything but your time. Because recording is expensive now. Yeah. And, but this way I'm able to be completely free of outside interference. Just completely write whatever you want to write. Who else is it for? Just you and the 4 walls.
Till you bring it on stage.
And I bring it on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next for you, Brian? Because, listening to the interview here, you just have done so much and still doing so much.
Yeah.
Even to be having, all those genres of music and bringing a passion to all of them. What's next for you?
More of the same, really. I think it's you just got to continue. The ball always has to keep rolling with music. I always find you keep yourself relevant. You make sure people know that you're out there, you're still doing it. Especially in this day and age with social media now and everything else. It's such I think it's harder now than it ever was. And because the industry is completely swamped. It's overrun with brilliant artists, completely brilliant. You turn everywhere you turn, there's so many good, talented people out there, but there's only so many stages and there's only so many platforms that you can be on. There isn't enough for everybody. So everybody's under pressure to try and be somewhere or do something, or you've always got to be online and, oh God, look at them, they're so busy all the time. Oh, their life must be fantastic. It isn't that glamorous, people.
No.
No way, it's a hard slog. But, you know, I'm at it a long time now. I would consider myself a veteran. I'd like to get into producing, probably. I think that's where it would probably land, because I have a good ear. I kind of know where somebody probably wants to go with their style. So I have information now. I'd be quite happy to share it. So
I think the passionate artists always stay in the business. The ones that love it all through their lives. They're not just doing it just because they want to do it. Exactly, they want to do it.
I'm in it till the end. Yeah, for sure. There's no question.
And what I have to say is thank you so much for coming along today.
Thanks for having me. It's been such a great thing. It's wonderful what you're doing here for everybody else.
You.
All the artists get this chance to have a platform, me included. I can't recommend it enough. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. We have a wonderful crew behind us here.
Oh, I can feel the love.
There's a lot of love here, yeah. Look at the crew, are fantastic. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure interviewing you, and thanks for sharing that wonderful performance with us all.
You're
Thank you
very
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
Before you go, just let us know about your social media.
So I'm Brian Brody Music.
Yeah.
B-R-O-D-Y. Brian, B-R-I-A-M. So it's just Brian Brody Music. I have a website that I rarely use anymore, brianbrody.com, but it's there. Contact me if you ever want to come and sing a song for you. I have 2 new albums coming out. They're just finished. One for Rack and Ruins and one for the Ghost Ensemble. So stick on my social media and you'll learn all about it. Hopefully see somebody at a show one day. Well,
all I can say is we're going home very energized tonight, absolutely.
And full of giddy up.
And giddy up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Until our paths cross again, thank you so much.
Slán.
Wow, on behalf of myself, Angel, and the crew here, what a fantastic show. Isn't he just great? Giddy up. He's great. Thank you so much, everybody. On behalf of myself, Angel, and the crew, we'll see you all again next week. Until then, good night. Thank you.